says, let's get frosty. Oh, it looks like I've come into the middle of a dungeon again. Woo! Does this mean I have to redo it again? We'll see. Let's get our buffs going. And also, ritual refreshment, not requiring anybody else from my party. Awesome sauce. There it is. You go ahead and grab your drinks, babies. You love that stuff. So I just want to point out our buffs that we're bringing. We're bringing spell power 10%, and we're bringing 5% spell critical strike rating. Damn preach, you suck. You suck. You suck. What the hell is going on? Are people fighting? I'm not sure what the hell is happening right here. The mage's looking at all sorts of cool. I'm going to be trying out things like Frozen Orb. Even though they may actually be some kind of DPS decrease. I don't care. We're going to try them out. What the hell? The people fighting. Oh, we're fighting these. So, first things first. Let's see if we can get a Frost Nova off. Let's pull off some Cone of Colds. Not really very cool. Let's pull off one of these and see if we can get some Cleave Ice Lances on the go. Yeah, baby. You love that. Die, swine! Oh, the boss is up. Oh, cool. We get to go to a boss as well. Oh, this is sweet. Let me eat up a little bit. You know what I should do? I should flask like an absolute boss. Flasked and ready to go. Oh, we're missing a tank. I see what's going on here. So I'm going to be trying out... I'm going to be using it now. I'm a little bit worried about my mana. Because mana does run out very, very quickly. In fact, as we said in our talent video, all level 90 talents involve some sort of mana regen. So it's like mana's like some sort of weird thing to manage until you hit level 90. I mean, that's level 90 before we can actually control our mana. What the hell, man? You know what I mean? That seems very, very weird. But we'll give it a bash anyway, see how it's going on. What I'm essentially going to be trying to do, guys, and I think this is how the Frost Mage will be working, is keeping Frost Bomb on. That's going to guarantee us to get a nice Frostfire Bolt from that stuff. I'm going to keep Frostbomb on the target, single target. I'm obviously going to be using our Pet Nova, which guarantees me a Finger of Frost to fire off some big, dirty Ice Lances. I'm also going to be using nukes like Icy Vein. I have made a nice macro for my Icy Veins, which is here, which is going to be using my Trinkets and Icy Veins. I've also got Presence of Mind to fire off a nice, big, fast Frostball instant cast, all that good stuff. And of course, we've got Time Warp all mixed into this kind of stuff as well, so we should get some pretty heavy nuke. I'm actually looking forward to the last boss as well, where we'll get to pull off various little bits of AoE as well. Cool, cool, cool. Now what we're waiting for is a little bit of a tank to come in here. I'm actually going to give him the old... I don't think it'll work on a boss, obviously. But still, if we could pull off our Ice Ward, I think it's called, yeah, Ice Ward, which makes him freeze targets around him. I wonder if that has an effect on the last boss where we get our various adds. That would be sweet as anything. Overall, I think the mage is in a decent place. I know you're asking about mirror images. Mirror images have never been a particularly great DPS increase, but they are there. We tend to fire them off just before we pull and hope that that all works out nicely. So we'll hope that stays the same. I am interested to see when somebody joins. Do I need to recast Arcane Brilliance? I have noticed a lot of raid-wide buffs, especially with the Shaman. If they are up, they instantly get the benefit of it, which would be sweet as well to see. What do you think about the mages? Let me know in the comments. Essentially, the direction Blizzard's going is a little bit confusing. Because you've got all these various options. Now, they're all situational. I'm just so worried about these level 90 talents just not being cool enough. Yeah, we get 25 increased spell damage with Invocation. So we're going to be evocating before we even pull. And trying to time and evocate, reduce the cooldown by 10 seconds. But we're going to be trying to get raid pulls with this, where we can evocate the second we pull and pre-pot. I mean, essentially we get a 5 or 8 second warning now before pulls. With the invocation talent, a mage is going to be asking for, can we have a 10 or 12 second cooldown, because we need to get an evocate off. We also need to fire off a pre-pot. All that kind of stuff for raid pulls. Be interested to see how invocation works out overall. I'm not happy with it. Rune of Power, again, if we can stay in one place, but even looking at this boss, we know we have to move around a hell of a lot. To, in fact, get the best benefits of most boss fights these days. So Rune of Power instantly seems like a waste of time for me. And Incanter's Ward is based on incoming damage. We don't always take incoming damage. In fact, most of the time we try and avoid it. I know Arcane Mages were very much after some incoming damage to buff their damage for Incanter's Shield in Cataclysm. But still, we'll see how it's going to play out. I hope it's going to be fine. I really do. I'm just looking forward to our tank coming in here, because my dog is in fact chewing up the house. Yeah. Ben, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Oh. Have you been being naughty downstairs? You been a nibbler? Hmm? Been little nibbles? I think you've been nibbling. You've been a nibble. No. Oh, thank you. Down you go, Ben. Oh, there you go, pal. 3, 2, 1. Holla ballers! We're jumping into a Frost Mage video right now. We're looking forward to see how this is playing in Mr. Pandaria with all the changes we talked about in that talents video. Let's go ahead and get our buffs on. Yeah. And let's do our ritual refreshment that no longer requires anybody else. We have been waiting for our tank for a long ass time, but he's now here. Get some fucking drinks, tanky baby! It's going to be all good. Remember, we are now bringing the spell power 10% buff, and we're bringing 5% spell crit through our Arcane Brilliance. That is all done and dusted for the whole party. Really, really cool. I'm essentially going to be trying out various things, such as keeping Frost Orb in the action, although it does like 500 fucking damage. And also going to be keeping Frost Bomb on our target. And also trying to mix in stuff with our Pet cooldown, our Pet Nova, to make sure we get some decent Fingers of Frost cooldowns up. Where's our tank gone? He's getting some quests. That's no problem, buddy. You get your quests, and we're going to pre-pot up, and we're going to do some big dirty damage, hopefully. Come on, buddy. Whenever you're ready. Here, have a Twilight Ward, just in case things can be frozen. Yeah! For a Twilight Ward for your face! I'm interested to see on the last boss whether that actually CCs AoE targets. Is he ready? I want to see you moving, Mr. Tauren Man. I want to see you moving. Oh, he's doing various... Also, he thinks it's old school vanilla 5-minute blessings. He's swapping blessings around left and right. That's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's looking ready. He's having a jump. Let's fire off some big cooldowns. Time warp, baby. Let's get our Frost Orb in the action. Oh, yeah. Essentially, all I'm trying to do is keep my Fingers of Frost rocking and rolling. You see, I'm dropping some big 45Ks. The haste with this buff is so cool. Let's get our Frost Bomb back on the target. Wow, did they reduce the health of this boss? Oh, did I miss? What the hell? Oh, I think I missed. Where's my Frost Bomb? Go on, go on, go on, go, go, go. Frost Bomb, Frost Bomb, Frost Bomb. Oh, you just got smashed, Fal. You got smashed by the Frost Mage. I actually think the damage was very, very cool there. I was doing some big 56Ks. Always good to see. And you can see my mana down to 3/4 mana there. This is what I was talking about with the level 90 stuff, which is all based about some kind of mana regen. So we'll see how that's going to play out overall. Are we going to struggle with mana regen till level 90? I really hope not. That would suck balls. That would really suck balls. But we'll see how it's going to play out. I'm hoping we'll see here probably. Oh, I won! Yay! I won some plate! Woohoo! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, he's going straight in. Let's get that Frost Bomb on. I better blink in here, hadn't I? Have a cone of cold, buddy. Frost Bolt. Which then leads us to a Frostfire Bolt. Let's get this down for some Fingers of Frost. Where's my pet? Is my pet trapped outside? Oh, that sucks. Resummoning the pet takes forever. I think I have to dismiss him. Oh my god. So I'm just actually going to go without the pet for now. Right, so these people are going to do that. So I'm going to put a Twilight Ward. And I'm going to drop a Frost Bomb. I think the actual best bet here is actually going to be Blizzard. Straight up Blizzarding. So, oh, Iceland's Cleaves. Look at that damage. Iceland's Cleave. Remember that was that glyph we were talking about. I'm actually going to miss out on so many Fingers of Frost here. Let's throw out a Pom. Oh, I was moving out there. Let's get our Frost Bomb back on. Frost Bomb. I'm going to Ice Block this debuff. Because that guy's not going to heal me. I haven't made an Ice Block macro, so you can appreciate the power of having an Ice Block macro. Fingers of Frost coming back off cooldown soon. Just channeling in these Frost. I'm missing out on so many Fingers of Frost because my pet's not here. I could resummon it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You can resummon it, Preacher, but correctly, if this boss is not going to live long enough. Let's put an Ice Ward on the tank. Try and gather everything up. Now remember, I've glyphed this. My Ice Lance is so cool that it cleaves. That is really, really cool. help this guy who's just... Look at the tank. The tank's actually tanking the boss while I'm not noticing this giant Tauren who's actually hit him in the face. That's pretty cool. Always good to see. Always good to see. We like that. And I've got my nuke up. There we go. We got some icy veins on the go. Let's get the frostbomb on. So very cool. That Ice Lance AoE, really nice. That cleave glyph, I imagine if we did a lot more trash, that we would certainly see a lot more damage coming from the cleave glyph. Down you go, buddy. Nice to see. Oh, I died. I died ultimately anyway. No ice block ready. Maybe I should have picked up Cold Slap or even used my temporal shield. I should use my temporal shield and all that stuff. But I tell you, Mage's not the best class for me by any means. But the damage is really cool. I'm very impressed with that glyph of Ice Lance. That was really putting out some nice instant cast cleave damage. Always nice to see that with the Frost Mage. Overall, pretty very similar. Been DC'd as always. Oh, well, I don't need to log back in, I suppose. So that's the Frost Mage, guys. Very, very interesting. I like it. I think it's in a good place. I want to see a damage meter to see exactly how that's rocking and rolling. But overall, feels pretty cool. Alright, guys, take it easy.